The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the crank. Strava's autonomous autocracy of aerobically attuned health harbingers calculated that you drifted hazardously close to an oxygen debt spiral during the initial country mile of this after-hours chunter across eternally charted tarmac. Perhaps it was your heartfelt reaction to the sight of a sailor's dream horizon, dotted with Rampion wind farms' turbine armies, glowing cherry red as their titanic blades revolved in unison to harvest more than 16,000 times the metered power you were mashing through your platform pedals. Regardless, after a lengthy, light-footed recovery, you'd accrued enough peripheral awareness to deftly bisect the perilous farthing roundabout, located opposite Shoreham's culturally contrasting libation stations, and simultaneously swerve a jaywalking fox. A slapdash skim over what shallow data remains suggests you avoided a potentially disastrous delay induced by poorly calibrated temporary traffic lights, which caused the self-propelled commuter behind you to grow a 9 o'clock shadow before being legally permitted to resume their journey home. Then, barely one shepherd's moon set after those gaudy tinsel trails had returned to tarnish the periwinkle patchwork that remained visible between silken cirrus veils and pearly cumulus crests, confirming that Britain's tariff-proof travel industry was alive and transcending new heights for the sake of those eternally thermally sensitive citizens seeking the golden sands, glaring sun, and permanently tropical temperatures of planet Earth's most clement coastlines, I found myself pondering why routine social engagements spent in amicable company, which traditionally feature relaxed conversation replete with a stimulating cocktail of friendly debates and humorous banter, all accompanied by one's favourite tipples, can so frequently feel like double science on a Monday morning. Is it a case of severe social anxiety? Or maybe one's reluctance to cough up for a round? Or more likely in this case, being obliged to convene in an establishment that you already know does not serve the one black beverage you're prepared to drink chilled, including an iced Americano and Marmite milkshake. About a baker's dozen sub-tempo furlongs after the referenced gathering had concluded, I attempted, unsuccessfully, to circumvent the first four-legged form of transport I'd encountered since witnessing that saintly patient mastiff almost piggyback his plastered master from the bar to a waiting cab. This majestic equine creature was cantering several yards ahead of my two-wheeled steed, and negotiating Middle Road's treacherous assault course of speed bumps and pinch points under tentative command of its jittery jockey. Despite these prominent traffic-calming obstacles, I guessed that my involuntary pace-setter was trotting out more than double the normalized brake horsepower than Strava's elementally oblivious algorithms claimed I'd mashed into the battle-scarred bitumen a few miles earlier, during yet another half-hearted haul up Greenway's Crescent. With the animal having shuffled to a timid halt, its frustrated freeloader began waving an orderly queue of motorists past, whereupon I seized the chance to dart right, convinced that a sneaky detour around Adelaide Square would allow me to bypass the entire procession. By regrettable coincidence, our rattled rider elected to use the latter cul-de-sac's opposing entrance as a temporary parking spot for their spooked conveyor, causing me to soft-pedal past at the speed of a sleepwalking grass snake to avoid receiving a faceful of iron, which would of course have rendered me unconscious several thousand pedal strokes and a few paces too soon for me to be able to savour one hygienic night's sleep on a non-memory foam mattress.